Welcome back, everybody. This episode
9.
9 of the OpenMind podcast.
Okay.
It's December. It's been a while. I'm introducing my co-host, Trent.
What's good? Back at it again. It's been a long time, but, we had to bring out a podcast for now. So, let's get to it.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on these few months.
It really have, but it seemed like it hasn't at the same time.
Yeah.
I guess the more present you stay with everything, like, I don't know, like, it's just, you not journaling every event that's going down. You just living through it. So, but I did want to talk about the spirituality. Like, what were your first motives starting spirituality?
My first motives,
Yeah.
probably this was like around, it was really by accident a little bit, like 2018, 2019-ish. Like, it was by accident. Like, I just stumbled upon a couple of videos about spirituality from, like, Daylight and, Spiritual Soul or whatever. And then it just started getting real curious. So I just started looking up. I kept getting real deep into it. And next thing you know, like, it was, like, becoming, a part of my, like, life. So, I'm still with it. It's just that curiosity was just so high. That level was just so high. So I just kept with it. And, I was seeing results.
Yeah, it really did see results. I definitely did it to, just get a peace of mind and gain more understanding of who I am and my position in this earth, and knowing that my position in this earth to do whatever I want, basically, was like one of the things I realized doing it. But spirituality has been like it really is like a part of life. Like it's way more. I don't know. It's just different. It just has this different. It has this difference to it, and I can understand why I was like so intrigued into it. And like I feel like me coming to this lifetime, like this was something I wanted to experience. Like all the things I did, like freaking acid, all that stuff, bro. Like I feel like my soul was wanting to do that coming here, and I did it. And definitely spirituality is a big part of life, and visiting these realms of spirituality and at a sober state too, like, and it's like so revealing too. It's revealing to your life. It's a lot of clarity in it sometimes, but like this world is like I heard it saying like chaos, and it's organized, like
Organized chaos.
Yeah, organized chaos. That's what it seems like, and bro, that's exactly how this universe is, bro. Like straight off the bat, man. But
it's done led to so much, like led to this channel.
Yeah,
like, it's done led to like a lot in just that short amount of time. I mean, we 1-2 years in maybe, and like it led to all this. That's pretty quick.
Yeah.
It doesn't end. Like, who knows? After we die or whatever, it's still gonna probably keep going.
Exactly. It's that curiosity, bro. Like that curiosity of like, yo, like what? Like that the same questions we was asking in the beginning of the videos. Like, what am I here for?
Yeah.
What am I doing here? Like, what is the purpose of all this? And that's where the curiosity led to. Is out of just like a child mind state. In which we all are. I don't care how older you get. And honestly, it'd be younger people that seem that's way more wiser than an actual older person with age. So, age don't even matter. So like all that wrapped up. But what was you about to say though? Going back to, spirituality and. Hey, what was you talking about? You were saying something.
You mean like when I was talking about like just the curious, like it's bigger, it's done led to all this.
Yeah, it's led to all this.
It's led to all, like, even especially this year though, because it's been real. Like it's been like a trendy thing. Like everybody's done knows about it now, and like all these channels, everybody's done made a channel about it. Somebody you probably done seen it on like TikTok or Instagram somewhere, Snapchat. Somebody has said something about it. It got so big to the point where it's like almost mainstream. Even rappers and everybody talking about it.
Yeah.
And it's just, I feel like if y'all watched one of the videos I had made about a few months ago about the spirituality and like how like now it's starting to become a religion, and like I think some of the bigger YouTubers may be like abusing like I want to say teachings, or just they're like abusing it, like how do I say this? Like, the audience is feeding us. They're like relying too much on these big YouTubers, and like you're really not supposed to. You like supposed to get what you can and like take from those and apply it to yourself. Because right now, like I know a lot of people disappointed as far as this whole like Vaughn and spiritual.
Definitely, it definitely shifted like a whole lot, you know, especially on that spirituality part of YouTube. But like, I'm just happy that like, you know, with spirituality, you gotta find you're gonna eventually find yourself through it. Like, you know, like I was on YouTube the other day and I was just like, bro, like, why has this why was I so interested in this? Like, I don't know, I feel like I gained so much of an understanding of myself through spirituality. Like, I don't even need to watch a YouTuber to tell me or you know, definitely the but that's the thing, you have to take stuff with a grain of salt. Like, you just can't go in it and think exactly how this person is, even though we all like the same, like bro, I am you type ish, bro. But like, and at the same time, bro, like no one knows anything. We really don't know anything unless we learned it from somebody else that came from somebody else. Like, our brains is at. That's why it's funny when Soul Illuminati be talking about like bot, you a bot, because like honestly, like that's what a bot is. People get mad when he say bot, but like if you understand, like what he's saying is like you like a sheep. You're doing everything that everyone else is saying or everyone else is doing and thinking and stuff like that. Even though you can create your own mind, you can create your own reality, and some people just don't know how to do that. You know, it's almost like a portal in your brain that you gotta like tap into almost, but you just gotta spend time with yourself, and that's all spirituality is. It's like you gonna be on like some. I seen it saying it's like a probation path, like where you're by yourself for a long period of time trying to understand yourself, and then you come out in the world, you're comfortable and stuff like that, and it's easier to operate because it's honestly like all the obstacles and stuff like that. It's all within, you know, everything is within. Like, I feel like eternal happiness is within. Like, you cannot seek that junk without, like, and everything that you go through is within. So, like, now you prepare for what the world got to bring, like, because you are the world. Like, it should be that way, and it should be taught that way. But sometimes I feel like the messages are twisted, and that's why I want to talk about the motives. Like, if your motives is not, if it's not pure, if it's not positive, you know, you're not gonna probably get those results. You're gonna get whatever results you want to get. Like, it's not even no bad or good. Like, you're just gonna get what you want to get. And
that's like you being like, you are your desires. Whatever you desire, that's exactly what you are.
Exactly.
Like, you get what you put out, you get what you want.
For sure, definitely. And that's why I did want to talk about like the differences between wants and needs. Like, I remember the Kanye song. It was talking about like give us what we need, but it may not be what we want type ish. Like, and that's all this is. Like, we getting everything that we need in this lifetime to get. I guess to get what we want.
Right.
You know, sometimes and that's where spirituality is too. Like, if you're just in a wanting, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I started off spirituality just wanting. Like, I was like, bro, like the universe was magical or some junk, bro. Like, but nah, it takes hard work. It takes dedication. It takes everything that you're made of. Like, it's no limits to who you are within. So like, like it's infinite almost. So like, you just gotta go with it, bro. And that's what it should be. Like, spirituality should be more positive, you know. It's like it's so like hard.
You mean I know what you're saying. You're saying like it's like in your face.
Yeah, like it really is
serious. It shouldn't be
serious.
As serious, but I mean, I guess you gotta find a balance between that now.
Definitely,
like,
and definitely it's a balance between it because like I can't listen to no positive stuff all day, like, but like if I hear like, you know, somebody say, hey, bro, get on your ish, bro. And I was like, okay, cool. I get on, you know, but it should be that balance, you know. You don't want to be too hard on yourself because nothing should be taken serious at all, really. It's almost like a full circle, even that full circle stuff too, circle. Like. It really is.
Everything comes back around.
Exactly. It really do. And that's why it's good to like practice spirituality now, you know, like practice, especially the way that the direction the world is going in, like, you know, practicing being alone, practicing finding, you know, peace within yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's important too. I feel like it's definitely a message that was brought to us at a right time in this reality. So like, definitely practice that, because everything coming around back full circle. So like, in a couple years, you could be at peace within yourself. You don't need like all these external stuff to, you know, make you happy. Like, you got yourself at the end of the day. So like, that's what it should be like that. Like,
exactly. Especially right now, this year, like, this has been the crazy. For a lot of people, it's been everybody's probably like craziest year. Like, everything's got exposed this year.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, like, they trying to force these old like vaccines and stuff, and they all trying, like, the whole Trump situation, Corona. Like, we done talked about it plenty of times. Like, everything that's happened this year has been like the craziest year.
It has. It's been like. Yeah, it's been a weird year, and the way the Earth is like raising its vibration, almost like 2021, bro. Like, I just honestly see because the people that's in control of, you know, this society, you know, because I try to definitely separate society versus, you know, the world. Like, I feel like the world is beautiful, nature is beautiful, people are beautiful, so like. But society though, like I feel like the core, like the core of it, like it's being shaken right now. We don't have a strong foundation like that. Like, vaccines is being put out like 2 months after everything. Like, it usually take years. Like, you injecting something to me that you just made up last night or something like that.
Like, I'm hearing they trying to make it mandatory, like, you know, like concerts and stuff, Ticketmaster, like, they saying, it was something I saw, like, they'll start having you show like the corona or the vaccine, like you have a vaccination, like a tab to show that you got vaccinated. Like, you can't go to these concerts unless you have that, or you can't go to can't travel without it, or you can't like go to your job without it. And like, this is finna cause so many problems.
It really is. It's about to cause problems, but I feel like this is a time for us to stand up now. Like, this is a time for the people, you know, unless we want to, you know, go along with it. And it's kind of weird too, because you can understand, like, people are like actually, you know, getting sick from this. And I already talked about like the blockages, and that's why spirituality should be like more of a practice too. Like, people say spirituality, I don't do it no more. Like honestly, like, you know, good health, like having good health ain't spirituality. It's just having good health. It's like, it's what you should have.
You're supposed to have good health.
Exactly. And aligning your chakras. Even chakras is like a real futuristic word, but like it's all just true. You know, like, you know, having a balance between this and stuff like that, and like, it should be like practice like more, and maybe that's what we get into. Like, we get into like the simple things of life, you know, like, and not doing too much crazy stuff. Like, but dang, man, I really want to go to some concerts, bro.
Me
like,
too. Everybody probably been fiending like, nobody really been to no concerts this year. We got something in the beginning.
We did.
That was clutch.
Yeah, it really was. The clutches.
Kanye, Earth Gang.
And that's what I'm saying. People be like, bro, this has been a horrible year, bro. Like, bro, this has been a great year.
This has been my best year so far.
It's been a great year, bro. It's been a great year. Like, and you kind of got to find the good out the bad. Like, but like, honestly, like, being focused on yourself, like, this was one of the most important years to do that. Like, instead of being focused on the outside world. And it's weird too, because I can feel the energy from the outside world almost. Like, I'm like, bro, like, y'all too depressed, bro. Like, man, I'm trying to, like, this is like, I'm building myself up the best I ever did, and I got to deal with, you know, a society that's not, it's not stable, bro. It's not stable at all, and I just see like these people that's in power, like, they probably going insane right now, bro. Like, they don't know nothing about, like, I feel like meditating reveals to you, like, you know, the yin yang part of your life, part of your mind. like knowing that like it's definitely a good side, definitely a positive side, but it's also like a bad negative side.
Yeah.
But some people don't know how to even they let their emotions take
Right.
over them, and it's not. And that's a lot of these people that's in power and stuff like that. Like they don't know anything about that, so they're just letting emotions. They letting what people say, and it's just not stable at all. So I honestly don't see where this vaccine stuff is headed.
Nah.
I don't even see where this December 21st stuff is headed. Like
Everybody like been talking about December 21st. This talk started happening. I don't think it was like at the first half of the year. This is like maybe summertime. People was talking about it. Like this December 21st that all planets finna be aligned. The consciousness, like people's DNA is finna be unlocked. All this stuff going on. Everybody, and now some people, ever since this whole little Vine situation or whatever, some people backtracking on what they were saying about it. Now they don't think anything's gonna happen.
yeah,
But I think at the end,
weird.
yeah, I know at the end of the day, something will happen. I don't think it's just
For
gonna be
sure.
like no regular day. But I believe it was slightly over exaggerated a little bit. Like they were saying it's gonna be complete chaos. They were saying it was gonna be chaos before the 21st.
Yeah,
Like they were saying even around like October and I think September or whatever. But
Yeah.
nothing has happened yet because we really don't know.
we really don't know.
100%. But I will say it definitely does like feel different. Like this month has felt different than any other month for me personally.
Mhm.
But I mean, we 10 days away? This December 11th or it's the 12th. We 9 days away from the 21st, and we might make a video on it that day.
Hey, I'm down, and honestly, because I did want to talk about this, the unlocking of the DNA, all that has been happening like already. People been waiting on December 21st for one day to be like unlocked, bro. It's been unlocking throughout these months type stuff. So like, and I feel like it's supposed to get you ready. I think it's what Jupiter and Saturn is supposed to be like aligned or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
And I was listening to like a frequency of Jupiter and Saturn, and it's like intense, bro. It's like a real intense. And that's the thing about these planets. Like before, I was reading up a study. Like before it was Earth, it was a different universe. Like I think it was called Universe Tara or something like that. And like it was like more of a harmonious universe because of the frequency of the world. Frequency can literally change your moods and stuff like that. So it was at like a harmonious frequency.
Yeah.
So everybody there was like chilling.
Chill.
But it was way more. They wasn't like humans. They was like angels type, like wings and stuff like that. Probably. I love dabbing in that imagination part too. So
Nah, it's not imagination no more. They done found out we got aliens.
Word. And it's like it's normal too. Like nobody's saying nothing about it, bro.
Like we already knew. Most people already knew though. Like ain't no. You remember that video that you sent me the other day about? I'll probably put it on the video about like these people in Cali that they saw these like aliens or whatever in the sky.
Yeah,
Bruh, like nobody said anything.
Nobody said anything, bro. People just hushed about it, almost like. And I even think like social media was like blocking people hashtags from it and stuff like that too. So that was weird. That was definitely weird. Like, bro, this stuff is happening, bro. Like the alien stuff is happening. But it's like, it's funny to say that, bro. But like, I'm trying to see them like invade this joint, bro. Like, I don't want to see people scared necessarily, bro. But I really want to see people surprised, bro. Like,
some people think they're already living with us. Like they're among us already.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I can definitely understand that. I can understand like even like the body, bro. Like I feel like sometimes it's a trap, bro. Like like I'll meditate sometime or just be like out and about, and bro, like my soul is like ready to like just like be free, bro. Cause that's all it wants to do is ready just to be free, bro. Like, and that was weird too, like how Vaughn was talking about like the coming back and coming back. It was almost like a crazy realization, definitely. And that happens like aligning your chakras too, like, going to like the crown chakra. But like you can definitely, I always used to say, bro, I got an old soul, bro. Like I be feeling like I'm way more wise than I was wise since I was like 13. Like it seemed like I knew so much almost. Like I've been here before, and it was just like it was a weird thing. It was a weird thing. It's even a weird thing to even think about, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why you kind of want to like, I guess, pay attention to yourself in this lifetime. So like, I don't know. I feel like whatever you do to develop your mind, and because we have like computers and stuff like that, this is like an evolution of consciousness right now. So like whatever you can do with your mind and create your own reality, you know, that's what like the saying, like what you see within is what you will see without. Like, so like that's what I'd be like. Just be positive. Don't even stress about it. Stress about all this stuff that's happening. This is weird, man.
I mean, your soul gonna eventually be free.
I think
like,
so.
With death. But like right now, as long as we living, I don't know. I think we stuck, dog.
Oh my god, it's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. But like, I honestly feel like you have to. I feel like you have to experience going to these different realms and knowing that this earth is just not a dense, physical, real thing. Like it's a way more spiritual here. It's way more realms here that you can like tap into, and it's just
people be stuck in that simulation thing. Like they think all this is fake anyway. So like, why even try? You know, they thinking we like being controlled by like a remote control or whatever. And like everybody, like let's say we right here, right? So like let's say the outside world don't even exist until we actually like let's say I leave and drive. None of that existed until I did it.
Dang.
So like even my mom or whatever, like she's not even like spawned in. It's like a video game. So she not even real until I drive over there and she right there. So now she technically exists.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Like everything's connected too. Like, you know, GTA, these video games and stuff like that. Like, bro, like I definitely think it could be that. It could be that. Like, we might just be in a computer, bro. Man. Like it's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy, and it's like so weird, and it's so like I just be wanting to just like finding out that stuff. I just be wanting to finesse so bad, like break codes, bro. Like try to Matrix. Like exactly, bro. Like I was literally having like a Matrix moment in my life one time, bro, where I was like, bro, like I gotta get out of here, bro. I gotta get out of here, and I gotta have faith, like I can like rely on myself to do what I need to do, and that's what spirituality too. Like you build faith in that. You build knowledge. Like you know how to take care of your finances. Like you know what to do with it. You know how to balance out. You know your spirituality versus wanting so much external stuff and like it's way more, and it's way more spiritual too, because like the universe would be giving, or universe or God, whatever you want to say, like it'd be giving you these signs that this is what you need to do. This is your one of your things that you need to do in this lifetime almost. So like you make this decision, and almost like I do be having these realizations, like bro, like I feel like this is already scripted out, like this whole life, bro.
Pre-written?
Like it's already pre-written, bro. Like already. Like no one knows what no one knows what you're gonna do tomorrow, except that's why you can't really worry about it. But like tomorrow could happen for you. Tomorrow couldn't, like it could or not happen. Like, but it's almost like already like predestined almost.
You really think so?
I think so.
Predestined? I mean, I don't know. And sometimes it's like sometimes I feel that way, and then sometimes I don't.
I can understand that.
Because I can easily change it up right now. I could flip, kill myself right now or whatever. And then, was that really predestined? But then again, it goes at the same time. Like, what if it really was? Like, when we die, we find out that all was supposed to happen. Like, that's back and forth again. Like how everybody always say, what's meant to be is meant to be. But that sounds like it's predestined if it's meant to be. You'll never know if it's meant to be until it happened, like until you die or whatever, until you know the truth. So like it's weird. It is weird, and that's what I'm saying. You can change it up right now, but like how you know that you was already gonna change it, like, and even the things that present itself in your life, like almost and the way you perceive it in your mind, because we all think differently. We all like navigate through this world differently. Like even though we seen the same stuff,
we think on different perspectives on how to like, you know, maneuver through this
Right.
matrix almost. So like, and it definitely, if it's like a computer and when we call it the matrix, bro, like I feel like it's already like written for what we got to do in this lifetime almost, and we just gotta keep going along with it, I guess.
But
like
at the same time, another point is like, I guess it's like intuition where like, when you finna make a decision and like, it's the right decision to do, it, like, but you don't do it. Like you still don't do it.
Yeah.
So like, that's another argument. So like, is it really pre-written? Are you, cause like, that's what people think is God. Some people have said like that little voice in your head where like, you're not talking, but somebody's who's talking in your head. So like some people think that voice it's like the angel and the devil, like the angel in your head always telling you what's the right, exactly what's the right thing to do. You know you should do this, but instead you do something else. Yeah. So it's like you're consciously aware that you're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how some people think they're like controlling.
And that's the thing, but that's the thing too. Like it's just, all this is just decisions. Like we make decisions. Decisions is huge. It's probably like 70% part of our lives. It's like making a decision. Like even if you're gonna wake up in the morning, like do you feel like waking up at this certain time that's what I'm saying. Like the stuff that presents itself in your life, and then you make the decision towards it. I ain't gonna say like it's already. Hey, I can understand why you can say it's not pre-written almost like, and it can be not pre-written, and it can also be just like, just a protection almost like over you the whole entire time, like making dumb decisions, making smart decisions. Like you always have something protecting you, just to reroute you, and so you can learn from that and stuff like that. But that's almost like a drone perspective of like the pre-written stuff, like
God perspective.
Yeah, but it's funny too, cause like you can kind of look and like it's some people that does like it's 100. It's like say it's like 100 people, and they're doing the exact same thing every day. They're probably getting up, doing this thing at work, or going to like somebody's house, or like. It's 100. It's like over 100,000 people that's doing the exact same thing every day. Like and it's nothing different from what they're doing almost like. So I just be like it's pre-written, or it's only a certain amount of things that you can actually do in this lifetime too. So and that's why I thought spirituality was another thing. Going back to spirituality, I thought it was like beautiful because like you can go within now, like. It's almost like, bro, I seen everything, bro. I've been outside, bro. Ain't nothing really I can do no more, bro. Let me just go within, bro. And you find, like, you find stuff within yourself. So, like...
It's endless.
It's endless. Yeah,
you think it's nothing, that you done did everything, then you find out it's even, like, it's no stopping point. It just keeps crazy going.
And maybe that's a stopping point, though. Like, maybe that could be the stopping point of going within fully. And, like, now you understand too, like you got the whole gist of you understand within and without now. So it's like, what else y'all got for me? Like, bro, I have to transcend, bro. Like I have to experience another universe, another reality, another heaven or something like that. Like something in that nature, bro. Because I be feeling like that too. Like we have to go beyond this, bro. We have to go beyond this. But I feel like you have to train to go beyond this, almost like on some Matrix stuff.
Easy.
It's not, bro.
Hold up. You gotta train. Spirituality is not gonna be easy at all. You'll have your easy. Like at first, like honestly, I did think actually at first it wasn't that easy, cause like it was like I think we talked about this too before, like that spiritual, like I don't want to say depression, but like you just started learning about all this stuff. And it's just like it just brought you a little down, but then at the same time you got brought right back up. Like once you like accepted it, embraced it, and most of, like really, I just noticed like most of the stuff with spirituality is just it's not even as deep. I don't even want to say as deep, but I'll say as deep as people may think, because you could relate it to anything. Like it don't even have to be like something where like you're doing some intense monk style type thing. You don't have to do that at all. Like you relate it to anything. Like it is, like I said, spirituality is what it is to you. Like whatever it is to you, you're different from me. What spirituality may mean for me is gonna mean something totally different for you. So like just apply, like just keep that in mind for all the people that still like just learning. I know it's like a lot of new people this year and recently, like kids. It's people younger than us.
Yeah.
That's learning spirituality. It's people older, and there's no time limit on it. I mean, you shouldn't feel like you're being rushed or whatever.
All right.
Like no time, like you don't know when you're gonna go. So like just like you said, if everything was pre-written, you were meant to find this video. You were meant to see all this, learn about all that, and then at the same time, if it's not pre-written, you still chose to look at it. You still chose to find out. You were curious about it. It's an experience. You still chose. Like I mean, wait, you're not gonna miss anything from that.
Yeah.
You're only gaining.
Yeah, you're only gaining in but it's also too like you're like how your mind would gravitate towards this. It's some people that's into spirituality. There's some people that just think this is like, bro, like what are y'all on, bro? It's weird.
Yeah,
even though it's normal, it's free. Like it's people be like, oh, you gonna get superpowers, bro. You gonna be getting all. And I can understand why they say it like that, but like I feel like what the Matrix has done also, like with Marvel and superheroes, they make pretty colors and like throwing out their hands and stuff like that, but like it's all of that. It's almost like it's very fictional. It's
like
very,
a gimmick.
It's a gimmick. It's not real, but it's real. Like these DNA unlockings, like people unlocking superpowers. I don't even want to use that word. The word superpower has a stigma on it to where you're looking at it as like an illusion in a way, but like it's all just normal. It's all within you.
All
like,
this stuff. It's just like the wording or whatever. It's like how people say all these things. Like it make it sound like I've seen people being like, bro, don't do that spirituality stuff. It's like all food or like it's all fake. It's just like it's not that. It's just most of the stuff. Even him who said that, like they're probably doing spiritual stuff and don't even realize it. Like it's just I guess the terms and the just how people are explaining certain things. It's more real than you think. Like at first you might think, yeah, like you said, like superpowers. Like just hearing it, like I know some people right now. If we talk about some of the stuff we done said, they'll probably look at us crazy.
For real.
Like, for real. It's not like that. It's actually really real. Like
super real.
Like,
bro.
It's not just some game or whatever.
It's not. It's funny too because I think it's Venus. Venus is like a planet of like it's one of its characteristics. If I can use the word characteristic, it's an illusion. Yeah. And I just know that of course we connect with everything on this entire universe. And they was talking about how Saturn, Jupiter, and like all these have different characteristics and how they all relate to us in some way. And like that's what our brains is almost made of, which is kind of cool too if you think about it. And that's the thing. Like when spirituality, I was hearing that stuff. Like even the word spirituality, it sounds like mystical. And sounds like it sounds like an arts type concept and stuff like that. And it really is. And you can untap. And it's funny too. When I was untapping. And I'm not gonna lie, like I used to like, an example like celebrities or something like that. Yeah. Like, bro, like, man, they so cool, bro. Like, man, like how I used to look at them like they was like so different, because of like with the Matrix, idolized too. And I'd be like, bro, and I came to this. Now I'm at this point in my life where I went within so much and learned about myself so much, and I'm like, bro, I'm literally just like this. Like he's no different from who I am, or like it's no reason why I should idolize this person or worship this person. And that's what we get into, like those worshiping. Like our ego almost tells us we have to worship this person or listen to everything he did or he said, and it's not. It should be your own reality, and that's what spirituality does too. Like it reprograms your mind to like not think the things that you was taught growing up, almost like
think for yourself. Yeah,
you can really think for yourself, and like people it sounds like a hard thing to do, and it was like a trend, think for yourself, like, and it's not easy. It's almost like it's not easy like trying to think for yourself, but it's really a feeling of like, yo, I am my own individual, and I can think whatever I can do whatever I want in this reality. I can make my own decisions.
Yeah,
like
you don't gotta be spoon fed.
Don't.
That's
bro.
Like the government controlling people. Like that's exactly what people doing. Like, think for yourself.
I say government controlling people. I can say this spirituality stuff too.
It's
like
controlling people.
With these people that's trying to like be the gurus out here and stuff like that. Like,
they got a lot of influence. Like, they don't even like. Man, I didn't even who are the biggest spiritual YouTubers right now? Like, what, Spiritual
definitely
Soul, Vaughn,
Soul, Foster. That's like top three.
Top three. They like, especially Spiritual Soul. He got like, I think he had what, $1 million?
Yeah, he
got $2 million. He almost had $2 million.
Got that quick.
Like, he has a big influence on this whole community. I really just hope it don't get ruined, because most of like trendy communities and whatever gets ruined a lot. And like, this is the one where I think like people won't ruin it. Right now, they done just saw like this like a small little downfall, but right now I really think people are starting to like really understand, like, yeah, think for yourself.
Right.
It's just a prime example to think for yourself.
Exactly. And you gonna make your own decisions, whatever you feel intuitively right to do and stuff like that. So make your own decisions and stuff like that. Like, and I notice like people energy too. Like, I'll watch a soap vid, and then the way I feel after watching his vid, I'm like, yo, some shit about to pop off, bro. Like, I'm ready, bro. But then, look up the next day, ain't nothing really going down. So I really had to like look at it from a different perspective, almost like instead of being so into it, I had to like almost look away a little bit and just like see him just like going off and stuff like that. His energy, the energy that he gives off, like, it almost like it's so it's really powerful too. Like, it's like a speech, almost. Like,
he got something, I don't know what to call it, but
it's like what Martin Luther King, like, him giving his I have a dream. Like, it instills something in people to like really feel what this person just said, and that's all they're really doing. That's all these people have is a voice. Like, this all spirituality is a voice at the end of the day. Like, people are gonna understand, people are gonna feel what we feel, and that's the thing about words. Like, words is just frequency. Like, like if you make it sound good enough, bro, it's gonna tap in with somebody else, and that's their thing. Is like Soul and Vaughn or whatever, they got that thing where they can, through their voice, they can connect with people. That may not be for you. It could be, maybe it might be for you for music. It might be for making beats or whatever, basketball, whatever it is. You could tune that energy in and, like, inspire others to do the same. For sure. Like, it just don't have to be, you don't got to do what they do. You could do what you do, but like, just stay in your lane. Because it's only you, boss in your lane. Exactly. And not try to like mimic so hard of somebody else. Like, I can understand, like, get on your butt and doing something like that, like, I can understand that mentality. I can understand that energy that you give off, but like it's almost like talking to a child. Almost like you have to like almost like go at their level sometimes. You have to like bend down and look at them in their eyes so that you can understand them, instead of like being big dog and trying to like do this, do that, because they're gonna do that, but they're not going to really gain anything out of that. It's way more. It's just different lanes to it. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, be your own person. You gonna give off certain frequencies that's definitely different from other people. So like, and I'm glad I got to actually try this in my life. This is like a journal in my life, and a lot of things that I've said on this channel, like, it seemed like everything manifests, like everything, because I'm tapped in with my intuition. And I seen it saying, like, intuition is like the roadmap of your life. Like, whatever you speak out is going to come to you. Like, we gonna hit a K next year, bro. We gonna hit a K next year, bro. Definitely. I'm going hard, bro. Like, I'm going hard. I'm gonna manifest that right now, bro. And maybe beyond a K, bro. But going back to that though, like, what you about to say? I was saying, with that manifesting thing, like, I done got everything I wanted this year. Like, every single thing. And, like, even if you, like, I think before this, we was talking about how that manifesting thing was kind of weird. I was like, wait, you think you was, like, overthinking the manifestation thing? Yeah, definitely. I was overthinking it. And I came to a realization, like, the difference between want and need almost. Like, we're going to get what we need before we get what we want almost. Like, this is what you need. This is what you need in your life right now. The position in your life, and it's whether it's on you if you want to appreciate this and And but yeah, we get the things that we need almost like instead of exactly what we want, but we manifest it. We get it. We get what we exactly the essentials and stuff like that we need and stuff. So like it's really just like a blessing in disguise, and you just gotta appreciate the moment. You gotta appreciate all
little
of this,
things,
bro.
Everything. And we're like, it's just one big experience. We said it so many times, man. It's all just crazy, man. It's not all bad. I mean, it's bad and good. It's everything. Mm-hmm. All of this.
But people make it so hard. Like, in life could be so simple. Like I haven't seen the saying before, but it makes so much sense. Like life could be made so much simple, but people rather make it
bigger than what it is.
Bigger than what it is, chaotic. Because it just the mind almost. But it's funny too. Like I wanted to talk about the senses too. Like tapping into like spirituality. Like growing up, you were told that you only have 5 senses, but it turns out you have 7 senses. And I think you all like the thing already said like you already have 7 senses, but we was only taught on the 5.
Yeah,
like
the usual hear, smell.
Exactly, smell, taste. Yeah, I can't even remember.
Sight and hearing. Oh yeah, I think I said here already. But yeah, you get the
yeah, for sure. And like the 6th sense, the 6th sense is it's meditation basically. Like it's like I've seen it where like I was meditating and a feeling will pop up, and you just observing the way you feel, the way the things that come up in your body to make you feel a certain way, and it's funny too when you observe it. It just vanishes almost like it just goes away but now and that's a way you can clean your aura too. If like I didn't know that using your 6th sense is like you clean your aura, so like you're removing all these plastic wraps in front of your face that like so you can actually see the real picture almost
right in front of you.
Exactly and that's one of the things we're meditating too, like, and people say like people don't go over their emotions sometimes. Like people are so stuck into their emotions and their desires and how they feel and stuff like that, which is cool, which is one of the gifts that we have to experience this. Exactly, but it's not supposed to tear you down always. Like spirituality is a good thing for the people, and you let your emotions shift you in a certain way to like make it seem
don't let
bad.
Let it drag. I mean, embrace it like for the moment, but like
make it so complicated for yourself almost, like
beating yourself up.
Exactly,
basically.
Bro. Exactly. It's just that mentality too. Like if you have that mentality where like you're on that, bro, like you need to, you probably it's gonna return back to you, bro. It's gonna return straight back to you. And you get what you give out, man. So
that reminded me of that. You remember? Was this year? Remember H2O?
H2O
or HTO H2O? That what happened to him? He's still off?
I have no idea. I have not. He would have definitely popped up on my recommendations.
Oh yeah, I remember. I don't know what happened to him, but he was definitely like that. Was with that whole masculine energy thing, where like I'm saying he's spitting in your face every video. Like every video, that man, I don't know. Shout out HTO though.
Yeah, man. for sure. Cause like it's funny too, cause I watched the videos and I definitely when it was at a point where like I'm like listening to this and like I'm using it in my life.
Yeah.
So I know like this is a message for me. This is how it should be presented to me. Like it's almost like hooping and stuff like that. Your coach gonna be spitting in your face, breath gonna be stinking, bro. Like the halftime and stuff like that. So like. It was almost that. It's almost that mentality, like a coach mentality. Almost like, bro, you need to get on, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, and that's sometimes how people do what they got to do, and that's not. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But like, you giving out that energy, bro, it's gonna be turned up. It's gonna be turned up 10 times worse, bro, on you, bro. And you just gonna come back with that energy until you got to figure out, like, yo, like, let me just take it easy, bro. Let me just.
Stay at your pace.
Yeah, stay at your pace. Don't fly in a way. But
GMO flies.
GMO flies. Bro, they be messing me while I'm meditating, bro. Like I'm like, bro, these the only bugs that try to like mess with me like when I'm doing this, bro. They definitely govern the day, bro.
Chilling, bro.
Yeah, ear, bro.
They got a little remote control, like controlling them and moving around. What if the bugs the aliens?
probably are. They look like aliens.
That's what I'm saying. Like some of these bugs is unnecessary. Mosquitoes.
Definitely.
Fly. Well, I mean flies. I guess they eat like poop and stuff, and I don't know. But mosquitoes, like all this unnecessary.
Bro, yeah, they just suck up your blood and they go to like the
give you diseases. And
like it's weird, bro. Yo, bro, this shit is crazy, man. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Dang, is that all we gotta talk about? I know there's definitely some more.
This always happens though. Like after the episode, then we'll be like, dang, I should have said this, or dang, I should have said that.
Facts.
Well, what? We got a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks till 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So December 21st, we got a video coming in. We probably got one more episode though. We're gonna have one more podcast coming, like before the year over with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we still gotta get that psychedelics. Like,
yeah, we got a reaction video coming.
You want to talk about your shroom trip, or you want to talk about like that on the psychedelic?
I can talk about it now. I can talk about like how when you do like, all right, that's the thing about psychedelics. Like psychedelics, I feel like it's just experimenting. I want to use the word experimenting, but I feel like it's observing your subconscious. It's observing your mind almost like. So like, if you don't have a good trip, like I remember having an amazing trip. Like everything was nice, everything was set up, and I remember having a not so good trip too. Like people don't really. People don't talk about like and I wouldn't say good. Oh shoot, I wouldn't say good and bad. Like I say just a trip, but like the trip was not expected how you thought it was gonna be, and it's all on your subconscious at the end of the day. It's all on like the energy that you're putting out, and that's what psychedelics made me think like this is so much energy based. So much.
We gotta drop a vid about that trip.
Yeah, like a story time?
Yeah,
I might do a story time.
I got an idea for it. That's gonna come.
For sure. I don't even want to go too in depth, but that's what I'm saying. Like the good and bad trips, like you gonna learn where your subconscious is. Yeah. And I did shrooms recently and developed, and I'm still it's funny too, cause like that not so good trip that started my spirituality, like that, and it's not even the trip, but it was like. Before that, almost too, like it was just leading up to that. I had to like literally go back on the timeline, but that's why I was and that's what started it all, and it's funny too. It's cool when you can like finally even say it, like you almost got free from the situation, almost like it's like
put the puzzle together.
Yeah, you put the puzzle together, bro, and like man, I'm 10 times more positive now, bro, 10 times happier. And that's all it is. Like psychedelics is like medicine, bro. It's medicine for the mind, it's medicine for the mental. And it's funny too. Like a lot of states are like getting this.
They're like
decriminalized, like
and legalized. Oregon, they just like decriminalized everything. They just like they're like weed legal, shrooms, acid. They even have like therapy.
Therapy?
Yeah,
okay, that's cool.
like I'm
about to say, do you think it's like an agenda with that too? Like.
Too early to say.
It's almost
now.
Like too nice, bro.
Too early to say now, but at the end of the day, if they like, let's say 5 years from now, all like good drugs are legalized or decriminalized. I don't know if I'm gonna be like buying at no dispensary or whatever. Like I'll probably like, since it's legal, like you can grow your own or whatever. I'd much rather do that than like go to like a dispensary. But like if it's like to the point where like down the corner you just pick up like 5 grams shrooms, get a tab or whatever. I'm not gonna do all that.
Yeah, I gotta go to the OG.
They did like a mind thing where like they made it illegal, but like getting it illegally is safer than getting it legally. Like it's weird.
It's weird. It's very weird. And I just heard it's just like chemical wise, they put more chemicals into the things that are not supposed to be needed. So like definitely like all these recreational stuff that's being released in these stores, like you just want to honestly go to your OG. Like if you really want it that bad, I'm glad I surpassed that point in my life where I don't need, I would say medicine. I don't even say drugs, but I would say medicine like that no more, because I've done what I did with it, and I needed it for a certain time in my life, and now like being sober is almost like a new drug.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a new way. And that's what spirituality does too. Like it's like another perspective. You unlocking, you know, your DNA to where you looking at things from a different perspective. Sober ain't just like, oh, here's another day. Nah, I'm like, bro, like what's gonna happen today? Like it's a new day, a new time, a new feeling today, bro. Like what is about to happen today? Almost like, and that's what it should be. You know, that's what it should be.
I really appreciate that too, because even this year, like it was times where it was like, you know, like it was times where it's like every day, you know, smoking every day, and like I couldn't wait, you know what I'm saying, roll up. And then it was also times where it was like, man, I'm like months in where I'm like, man, I don't want to do anything. I just want to be sober every day, like not even worry about it. Like I'm just glad I was able to experience both, like how it feels on both sides. Just enjoying sobriety and also, you know, enjoying doing those medical substances.
Yeah.
Like, it was just great. Like now I've just found that balance to where like, yeah, like you said, I don't need it. You know, it's cool when I do it, but like it's not a necessity.
Yeah.
Like it's just,
I said I heard a lyric. I can't remember dude name, but he was just like, he's like, I don't smoke, but I will. Like that.
Yeah, I don't smoke, but I will.
You know, sometimes, you know, if I want to, you know, I honestly use it literally for medicine. If I'm about to like smoke weed or something like that, I'm using it to observe my subconscious. Like I'm not just loosely using it. It's funny too, cause like going into like my family history and stuff like that too. Over time, like they use like drugs too. Like I mean, back in like the 60s, 50s, like cocaine, like people was like using this stuff, and that's why I'd be like, bro, I got an old soul, bro, because like I got a point where I was like using these substances, you know, like weed and stuff like that, and I was just like, bro, maybe I need to take a break from it, or like what? But I'm like thinking like, what gave me that mind?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and they say the soul is like the ego, like the soul is the ego. That's why returning back to this earth could be just like another thing that you got to do to like surpass this level in your life, because even with my history of family too, like a lot of people misuse, you know, medicine, like they overdosed and all that stuff like that, and I use it too, but like I had control over it. It was almost like a voice in my head, be like, yo, you can use this, bro, but like, yo, like you have a life too, and being sober is like way better than being high, like low key, like you more active, your brain's more active, and you don't have to slow your brain down like that no more. Like
it's weird, like
it's almost like you graduated from it. Like
it'll be if I it's like I know deep down, like if I'm doing too much, it's like I'll automatically just, even if I'm like let's say I'm smoking like every day, it's like one of them days I'm gonna be like, bro, I don't even want to, like I won't even get the urge, and it'll just stop. Like I don't even know where that comes from, because like it's just I automatically just chill. Like I'll chill for months, weeks, or whatever, and then be like, oh okay, and then every now and then I'll, you know, once every blue moon I'll do it again, and just like it's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
It's supposed to, like, some people use it like they do weed like a psychedelic, like they do it like once every, like, you know, when they get accomplished something or something like that, and that's cool. Like moderation, like that's all cool.
Definitely understandable. Definitely, and I feel like people should definitely do that over drinking.
Oh yeah,
like,
drink, man.
Like and it's such an illusion too, how they make it, you know, this substance is illegal, so it's bad. Like the stigma illegal, like this. Like my boy Daylight said, like this earth was stolen. Like this earth is illegal. Like we living on a land that's not ours, but we put in all type of houses and everything that we want, selling it and stuff like that. Like it's not even ours. Like how do we get why do we think we have to sell this? Like who says we own this? Like and it's just the ego, it's just a twisted mindset. But yeah, going back to like drinking and stuff like that, like just because drinking is legal and it's tangible and it's too tangible. It's like you see the first thing in the store when you walk in the store and stuff like that. Like, but it's not. it ruined people's lives almost. Like it's used to possess you in a way. Like
that's like, I think that's like one of the most overly like abused substances. Cause like even cause like I did some research like a while back talking about alcohol, and like real alcohol, like was used in certain practices.
Yeah, like I feel like wine and all that. Like you know, it's cool. You can do that. Definitely.
All that, like ancient people used to use it to do celebrations or something like that. And they were only doing that like every once in a while. So most people drink every weekend, or like they drinking like I'm saying they drinking.
Word,
like,
definitely.
Like, bro, drinking is just so bad.
It's
like
bad,
they saying something what it's like. I think they say the soul like gets snatched, like somebody else is taking over your soul or something like that.
Yeah, it's almost like a possession.
Yeah,
like
possession. That's the word. Yeah, like your soul gets possessed, and like, I mean, I'm not knocking nobody if you drink responsibly or moderation or whatever, but that's cool. But like, let's see the facts here.
Yeah.
Drinking is not as good as these other like substances that are illegal.
Right, definitely, and it's so funny too. Like it's such a, it's crazy because I'm glad we're actually talking about, medicine, drugs, and stuff like that. Because I really want people to understand that we're not out here on some freaking crackhead stuff like that. We use this for introspection. We go about our day right. We got all our stuff together. This ain't. I mean, like. It's just people that misuse it, and I even drunk before. Like I even got drunk before too. Yeah. But it was one of those things, and I did my research on it, and I seen the way it made me feel, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. Like it's some people that just won't turn back, like they'll just go back to it. But like I guess I got an old soul or something like that. I'm too wise to know like, yo, this ain't it, bro. Like, go to some shrooms, bro. Like, get some stuff on earth, bro, and go to some shrooms. And even with the shrooms too, like that, it's way more spirit. Like it's a spiritual thing. It's like if you want to know what religion is or what are you doing, if you want to know like anything that you have in your subconscious daily, and you take the shrooms, like you will understand everything that you want to know, almost like. And people say like it's the thing of all knowing, but we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Like our brain, like when we come into this world, like our brains is on nothing. Like we're just looking around, observing till somebody speaking language, and then we pick up on the language and we pick up on the energy around us. Like we don't know anything at all. So like how to say you gonna know everything? Like it's not even real. It's just experience. Like experience will eventually let you know what you need to know. Like if you think it's everything, but it ain't no such thing, bro.
It's
internal, bro.
Everything is everything. Nobody's nothing.
Nobody's nothing. Everybody is.
Yeah, I think I said it wrong. Everybody is that. Nobody's nothing. It's something like
everybody is something to everybody or something like that. Nobody's nothing or nothing.
That's the
something
old
like
Chance. That. Chance getting like chewed up.
But like yo, Chance, bro, he be like, I feel like he knows what the message he's trying to put out. It just doesn't really.
Bro, people hate Chance now. Like I don't know what happened to Chance. They hate him.
Hey, shout out to Chance, bro. Respect the Chance, bro. But yeah, he was just like, even a song like he's like, "We are eternal." Like he had a whole song with just like, "We are eternal." Oh, yeah. Like it's not even like. It could have been better. Like you could have put some ad-libs in there or something like that.
You know, remember when he said, "I'm with Kanye West, so I won't fail." Ultralight Beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like he failed.
Yo, that song was fire. Like, he went dumb on that feature too.
It was like after that, he like completely fell off.
Oh man. Yo, that's wild though. That's wild. But it's cool when you can like use your intuition still to like. Make whatever you want in your life. Yeah. Like he's at a point where he's like, yo, whatever, bro. I'm just gonna make.
He could just chill.
And he's giving out positive energy, so he's living at a positive. People coming at him like barking and stuff like that, but he happy with his wife, bro.
He probably don't care. Like he might be trolling.
He might like. What did they say about Rocky? He sabotaged.
Like, his own career.
Yeah, he meant to like do that and stuff because he just don't want to deal with.
We're not getting that album though.
Bro, like it's not even a thing. The shit he been posting, bro.
What, Cardi?
Yes, bro. Like, what is wrong, bro? Like, it's at a point too, bro. Like, I'm not even. I used to be a huge Cardi fan, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, I cannot wait for him to drop, bro. But like now he's getting annoying, bro.
That's not Cardi, bro.
He's annoying, bro.
His soul got snapped. Bro, that's not Cardi, bro. Like, I'm telling you. This man, you saw, like, he posted on his stories, like, he had that, like, he was like, me being a thought at Da Vinci, or something on Instagram.
Yeah, he definitely, I think he,
yeah, his soul gone. That's not Cardi. It's a clone. bro.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't believe it. They
Like,
say he's gonna
even-
drop on Christmas though.
Bro, I don't want it, bro. Like even the stuff that he's been tweeting too. Like, bro, like what are you talking about, bro? It's not even cool no more, bro. Like it's almost like a thing where I'm looking at it where like maybe he's about to drop, but like the hype has been dying, bro. Like dying for you, but I'm not gonna lie though. I was listening to a snippet and it's definitely different from all the other stuff he had.
Which snippet? You talking about that intro?
It not no, not the
I done
intro.
heard the intro snippet. That
Not
was
the
fire.
one where
I'm
he
not
was in
gonna
his
lie.
in the camera with his red hair.
The one with Kanye.
The one with Kanye. Bruh. Not gonna lie, bruh, that jump was low key fire, bruh.
Bro, they said the album executive produced by Kanye.
That's crazy.
But like that's just a rumor. I don't know if that's
Yo,
true.
that's crazy. That's crazy. But I heard it was like, bro, this sounds like the most ultimate devil shit I ever heard in my life,
He
bro.
really like getting into this vampire role.
Bro, he really is, bro. But that song sounds super fire, bro. I was like, yo, bro, like, bro, I don't understand. Like, what is he trying to do to our subconscious?
That's got to be like the funniest like music story of this year. Like, it has to be.
What?
That whole Cardi. Remember, we thought he was dropping like earlier this year. Whole Lot of Red was supposed to.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of got it, like.
True. Yeah, we did leak it.
But it was still not. It had to be. It got to be from him. You know, it got to be Apple Music.
He done got so big.
Hey, I dropped.
He done got too big.
Bruh. Yeah, he has. And this album's about to like push him like out the music atmosphere. Like people are going to be hyped that this man dropped, bruh. But it's just crazy looking at him from 2016 and looking at him now.
Yeah, I know somebody. Yeah, I saw people say that like he done went through 4 different like versions or something like that.
Bruh, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Music been crazy this year.
It has. It low-key has.
I think this year probably was better than last year.
2019. I don't even really remember what happened
2019
like that.
we had the Dreamville album, Corday.
Oh, definitely.
Young Thug, so much fun. But no, I mean I think this year,
Like for Cudi to drop an album this year,
this year,
like we needed a Cudi album, bro. Like we needed, bro. Like in the stuff Cudi talked about, bro. Like fighting his demons and fighting his ego in a way like that. Like that's one of the things I had to do. Coming up and on the spiritual stuff like that, like fighting and his even the word demons is like it's like a scary stigma on it, bro. Even though it's you, it's just the stuff that you allow to like carry on in your mind and on your aura and stuff like that. But like, yeah, bro, like it was definitely perfect time for Cudi to release this year, bro.
Right in 2020, right at the end, perfect time. Cudi, shout out Cudi, man. I had some of my favorite albums was here. It was like, I like Gunna album. I like that, the deluxe. I like this dude called Code of the Friend album. I like the 2 songs Cole dropped. People thought he was gonna drop. Oh, then remember the beginning of the year, the Revenge Deluxe.
Yeah,
that was fire. I'm glad that dropped.
That was the beginning of this year.
Yeah, it was like January. The deluxe version, but the original dropped last year.
So we went to that Kanye concert.
Yeah, that was
this
out.
year?
Yeah, that was January. I told you, bro. This year been crazy,
bro. Like it literally felt like it was like last year, bro.
That was like January.
Yeah, my time is distorted, but time ain't real. Time ain't real. Bro. I don't know what these numbers is, bro.
This year been crazy. And then the next month we saw Earth Gang and Cole and all them.
Earth Gang, Cole. Yeah, that was super lit. Got to see Cole for like $30.
Yeah, easiest. Like easy best money. $30 ever.
For sure, definitely. I'm trying to figure out what else happened. Cudi dropped. I think that's really it though.
Nah, I definitely got some more people who dropped. I mean, Jid dropped a couple singles this year.
Oh yeah, my boy Mike.
Yeah, Mike dropped.
Mike, bro, like
Earl dropped the deluxe.
Earl did drop it.
It was like 2 songs.
Exactly, but Earl too low key with it though. But
I ain't going, man. I'm not. I feel so. This like a guilty pleasure, but Lil Baby dropped. Like I ain't even gonna lie. That album was fire. Like I'm not. I hate to admit it. So
bro, his music is is fire, bro. Like his music is good. It's his fans,
Yeah,
bro.
it's like young
It's
boy
the fan base, bro. It's a fan base that's from the suburbs, and they look just like they trying to.
From the suburbs, think they from the hood.
Exactly, bro. Like it's a whole trend like that, and then they put a little baby lyric in their caption with they baseball hat on.
Have an American Deli cup, some ripped jeans, looking down, pouring a drink.
Black shirt, probably a chain on, and with the baseball cap. But hey, do what you want to do, have fun. Play in your illusion, your imagination. Like we all just children at the end of the day, for sure. But yeah, definitely. I am trying to get on. Like I'm from the suburbs. I'm definitely definitely trying to be on my booted monk stuff. Like I ain't got none. I ain't got none. I mean, I got ripped clothes. Like I wear the same stuff. Like
The dirt, got it from the mud.
what's it called? I'm grounded in nature. Got my feet in nature. That's what definitely I'm on. That's the imagination I'm in right now. It's pretty fun though. Yeah.
Music been cool, man. Music was good this year. Cardi. I don't know what to say, but you're probably never gonna see this. But if you do, just all right, man. This is the longest. Let me chill. That's going another blooper, I guess. But
it's a lot of bloopers in this minute, bro.
We reached this is an hour. I think this is our longest one yet.
Yeah, we had to come back strong, man.
Watch this. Don't be episode 9 though.
You think it's 8? I think it's 9, bro.
All right, man. That's it. We out. This episode 9. Appreciate everybody watching.
Yes,
we got what episode left? Maybe what podcast left. We got that psychedelic reaction. We got story time. This is crunch time.
Story
right
time.
now.
Probably some skits too. I've been wanting to make some spiritual, like funny skits. Like I'm trying to troll my A off, bro. 2021, bro. Because it's like, bro, we need to laugh more, bro. Like it's medicine, bro. So this is what we got to do, bro. But yeah, 1K next year, bro. I'm trying to manifest it now. Trying to get that on the universe right now.
Alright.
All praise be to the Most High, for sure.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that. We gonna sign off. OpenMind Network. We out.
We out.